What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James, talking to you today about Yearn Finance. Now, Yearn Finance had one of the most insane bull cycles in 2021. It went crazy high in terms of price. So I want to take a look at what this can do, because it's still being used, but the volume is down. I still think this has got a pretty good run in it, because I think there's still a huge appeal for DeFi. And I'll explain that in this video. But before I get into any of it, guys, if you are new to this channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on this channel. And in those videos, I bought these cryptos. I said these are outstanding cryptos. They're going to go up, crazy. And if you did done the same, you could have put $100 into each of these coins. There's 26 of them. That's a $2,600 investment. If you just sold these in 2021 like I did, like my friends did, like my followers did, a $2,600 investment would have netted you a profit of 123 grand. Huge money. Now, as I said, I sold these. They're not what I own. But if you do want to see the cryptos that I own, you can do. Just head over to copymycrypto.com and read that site. Every single thing on that site is public record. So it's all verifiable. It's factually true. Everything there has happened. So you can go there, you can see what I've said and what's happened. Because if you're watching this video, you know there are gains to be had in crypto. So the question is are you getting the gains? Are you making the 20x's, the 30x's, the 40, the 50, the 60, the 100x's? Because I am. And you can literally copy along. Because I do all the work, I do all the research, and then when I find a coin I like, I go onto my site, I tell the members I found this coin, these are the gains I think it can do, this is the money I'm putting in, and they can copy along. And it takes all the work out, and you're following a track record of success. And I recommend you go to the site and you see the success stories on there as well, see what people have made on the site. And then you can make an informed decision if it's right for you. But if you've ignored it, that's what I mean. Go read it. It'll take 10 minutes. Just pause the video now and take a look. Copymycrypto.com. Right, let's talk Yearn, guys. So Yearn. Now, again, CoinMarketCap keeps kind of glitching. I don't know why it starts presenting stuff like this. I don't like it. So the market cap of Yearn Finance right now is a little over $250 million. Is a volume is around 16 million in the last 24 hours, which is not bad. A little lower than you probably would hope. And currently priced at $7,910 a piece. All-time high in the last bull cycle was 83 grand, about 83 grand. Absolutely insane money. And bear in mind, it launched like a grand. So did something quite spectacular. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Yearn Finance is an aggregator service. So the whole premise is that it allows users to automate their DeFi yield farming to maximize the profits. So its goal is to simplify the DeFi space. And it launched in February of 2020. And the service, formerly known as Yearn, has seen huge growth, obviously. And it's the brainchild of Andrew Cronje. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Andrew Cronje, he was one of the guys that built Phantom. Like he built the smart contract ecosystem for Phantom. And he oversaw the rebirth of Yearn Finance with new tools emerging as Yearn Finance developed. And he turned its fortunes around. They ended up with insane amounts of money locked in, insane amounts of growth. And the whole premise of Yearn Finance is, like I say, to simplify DeFi investments and activities such as yield farming for the broader sector. If you're unfamiliar with crypto, yield farming looks absolutely mad. It looks crazy, it looks complicated. So Yearn Finance tries to simplify that. So they make use of some bespoke tools that aggregate DeFi protocols like Curve, like Compound, like Aave, and bringing those who stake crypto the highest possible yield. That's always the premise. And Yearn makes profit by charging withdrawal fees. So it's like Currently, it was 0.5% at the end of September of 2020, as well as 5% gas subsidization fees. Although these may have changed since then, I'd have to double check that. There's a really low supply as well. There's only ever going to be 36,000 tokens, and 33,000 roughly are out now. So the majority are out. And yeah, it was actually, also worth mentioning, first crypto to become worth more than Bitcoin per unit. Now, Yearn Finance is on a lot of exchanges. I would honestly recommend BitGet. BitGet, I'm partnered with BitGet. I think this is one of the best exchanges I've used. I don't know why my computer's being weird, probably the internet. I think this is one of the best exchanges I've used. I've genuinely really enjoyed, making my trades on BitGet. I've enjoyed, the fact is they've got proof of reserves. They have innovation consistently coming through. They've started launching really interesting ideas like Candy Bomb, which is win tickets in the BitGet Candy Bomb first week launch promotion. So you can literally just go sign up with your email address, and you'll be able to claim like $50 in USDT. They are adding cryptos to their exchange on a consistent basis. They've really got a nice, interesting and exciting sort of range of cryptos on here now. And their trading volume continues to skyrocket. This is a company that are partnered with Lionel Messi. If ever that's an example of of a company that's really trying to grow and is here for the long term, BitGet is it. I really recommend people use this, and I've got a link in the description that will save you guys money on trading fees. So if you're not a part of BitGet yet, I would recommend this added to the list of exchanges that you're currently using, because they are outstanding and their security is really damn good. They've got additional security measures to ensure that your crypto is going to be safe. So if you do decide to sign up, use the link in the description, because you'll benefit from it. And yes, I will. It's an affiliate link, but they're a partner for a reason. I rate them highly. And you can buy Yearn Finance on BitGet. And back to Yearn. So Yearn have some cool ass features, right? If you go to Yearn's just homepage, you can see sort of the things that are on offer, right? So Yearn has its vaults. Yearn has their sort of curve yield farming. So you get the best curve yields in DeFi by using the Yearn curve farms effectively. You've also got YFI. So lock your Yearn Finance to take part in the governance. And I love this. They've got Y Bribe. I love that as a feature. So I'll explain that as well in a sec. So this is the Yearn Vault. Obviously my wallet's not connected or anything. So you can see based on tokens what you can deposit. And you can also see the total value locked. And there is a good amount of money locked into this. It's a very, very strong protocol. Just Ethereum alone, $91.9 million locked in. You can get yourself nearly 5% yield for Ethereum. If you want to get some staked curve, 27% yield, and there's 36 million total value locked. These are strong, strong percentages. Now, obviously, as you go down to stable coins, they're always lower, particularly these days, because you shouldn't be on a place that's offering 10, 15, 20% in stable coins. It's just, that's a sign of a disaster waiting to happen from my perspective. But really, really simple, really, really easy to use. You literally just click away and it will take you through exactly what you're going to do. I would never recommend locking into something with such a low total value locked, but that's why the APY is so high. As the more money goes in, those yields will drop dramatically. And that's the vaults. The vaults, like I say, really straightforward. And they're the featured ones, by the way. So you could go specific to Curve, or you could go specific to just cryptos. If you wanted, you could go on to Balancer and go Balancer specific. And there's your stables if you wanted stables. Really, really straightforward and easy to navigate. This is something that I think, again, the the only risk with Yearn for me is how many retail are going to get involved, because a lot of particularly new retail investors see the price and go, oh, it's too much. You know, forgetting you can have a 10% of a Yearn Finance token if you want. I'll get to why bribe last because that's cool as hell. You can also lock up your Yearn Finance. So lock your Yearn Finance for YFI to take part in the Yearn governance. Please note, governance is currently the only use for YFI until the full platform launches soon. Stay tuned. So you could go, oh, I want one Yearn, and you get your YFI back, and you decide how long you're going to lock it up so that you can do that. Very, very simple, but it allows you to participate in the governance. As I said, with Y Curve, you can supercharge a curve. So you've got the Yearn YVE Curve and YV Boost are no longer supported, but you can simply migrate them to new and improved tokens by conversion, which is really, really straightforward. And then you can swap any token within your Yearn Curve ecosystem for any other. Maybe you want to swap for a high yield, or maybe you just like swapping. It's okay, we don't judge. So you could swap from Curve to, say, you know, liquidity pool Yearn Curve. You could swap from, let's say, stable Yearn Curve or ST Yearn Curve through to normal Yearn Curve. You can just do the swaps as simple as that. It is all about maximizing the yields that you can get. But you are in control of it, so you've got to decide how you want to do things. But it's also worth noting here that a full platform is still not out. And when the full platform is out, this should be even better. Now, this is what I really like, the bribe. So you can sell your vote. Whatever amount you hold, right? You are participating in the governance. So you have a vote. Now you can sell your vote to the highest bidder by voting on the briber's gauge and claiming a reward. So it's like DC lobbying without the the long lunches. And I think this is a brilliant goddamn idea. You know, literally just sell off my vote. And I'll be able to claim a nice APR. So like, there you go. And claim a nice reward for doing so. It's a genius idea. Because here's the reality. You don't act like most retail investors. And I include myself in this. It's very rare that I participate in governance on the cryptos that I own. Very rare. Sometimes I do, but generally, I think a lot of the votes tend to be down to something that I'm not interested in or I certainly don't rate as an important thing to vote on. But my vote still is there, right? So, but I don't want my vote. I'm not going to use my vote. So I can sell my vote and make some money. It's a genius idea. So you literally convert your Yearn, or you lock your Yearn up, you get your VYFI, and then you just sell that to the best bribe, and you make more. Again, it's just a really clever way to introduce additional earnings into the Yearn Finance ecosystem. And I do expect this to grow. Now, Kronyi walked away from crypto for a while. He's since come back. He's part of Phantom again. And I imagine he's going to help Yearn develop once again. And as Yearn grows, as a full platform is out, I can see again a flurry of retail investors coming to DeFi. Because here's the reality. DeFi, there's so many people in the past, I don't know what, 2 years that have been burnt by centralized exchanges or centralized interest sort of accounts. And those people are going to use DeFi way more than they're going to use exchanges or centralized exchanges in the future. That's just true. So the DeFi solutions that are on offer have got to improve. They've got to be simple. They've got to entice retail. Yearn Finance is simple, easy to use, can easily entice retail. Now, I will say this. I think it's highly unlikely we're going to see anything like 80k again for Yearn. I actually put my sort of price prediction around the 30k mark because there's so much of the its lifespan where it's been stuck at around that 30k level. I think that's going to be quite a bitch to get through, and that's about 4x from where it is right now. but I think that's actually very achievable. Obviously, if it blasts above that, it's got some room to go. Probably next significant sort of area of resistance for Yearn is going to be around that sort of 44k level. So if it does blast above 30, it might stop at 44, but there's still plenty of movement for Yearn, because it is a strong project and it is simple, and that's such a big important factor for DeFi. And again, if you're gonna buy Yearn, even if you're not using it on DeFi, you just want to hold it, I highly recommend BitGet. I will say it again, BitGet is an outstanding exchange. They've got everything that they've got set up is as smooth as it can be. Proof of reserves, the security is the strongest security I've seen anywhere, and they play big and they aim to win. And their trading volume has surged so dramatically in the past couple of years. I expect this to end up being a top 5 crypto exchange by this time next year. So get in while the going gets good, guys. And yeah, what do you think about Yearn? Do you think it can does anyone think it can hit 100k? That's a fair question, right? Because it was the first crypto ever to be more valuable than Bitcoin. Do you think it could do that again? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button. These videos are going to make you money, don't miss them. If you're going to join BitGet, use the link in the description. And guys, if you want to see the coins that I own right now, go to copymycrypto.com and go read the site. Every single thing on that site is public record. It's all factual, it's all true, and you can verify it all yourself in old videos on this channel. Take you no time at all. And the page will take you 10 minutes to read. You can see literally some of the members and the successes that they have had on the site. And guys, it is, again, Copy My Crypto is as simple as it can be. I do all the legwork, I do all the research, I find winners like I have in the past. When I was talking about your Zilicas, your Thetas, your V-Chains, your Phantoms. And the coins that I'm in right now, I found in the exact same way. These are coins that are going to be big winners in the future. And I've done all the legwork to find them. And I tell the members how much I'm putting in, like what percentage of my portfolio is going in. And they can copy along. It is as simple as it gets. All the work in your crypto investing is removed by just joining Copy My Crypto. But at the very least, go read the site, because if you haven't, you want to see what the offer is. And yeah, maybe I'll see you there, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.